reading. Today's reading is gonna be this is gonna be a general collective reading. The energy is very intense, which is why I'm just gonna generalize it. So if it resonates for you, take what resonates and leave the rest. All right. Holy Spirit, casting away all dark energies sent to harm or disturb me, my loved ones, and the collective at this time. Alright, this is going to be an illumination reading. Alright, so what is happening right now for the collective, Holy Spirit? Okay, so with this King of Cups energy, I could be talking to an Aquarius or Pisces. Either way, your third eye, whoever you are, is definitely activated or it's activating. Okay, so you guys are being called to continue with your ascension process. You are being called to focus on kindness, being innovative, trust, forgiveness, and nurturing any creative endeavors that you could be on. So pretty much just taking the time to show, care and compassion and nurturing to the things that are the most important to you. Definitely on, any endeavors like business endeavors, if you're an entrepreneur, or even if like you're a 9-to-5er, like working, your job, whether you're working on a public or your co-workers, or if you're like a homemaker, like the way that you're interacting with your children, the way that you're interacting with your family, like you're just being called to like be in this King of Cups energy, a nurturing type of energy, making yourself so somebody has like, you're kind of out of touch. Somebody's out of touch. And it's due to lack of self-trust. It's like you're not like trusting yourself. And what the cards are showing me is like you're not trusting yourself because you like kind of have like a fear of the unknown. Okay, you kind of have like a fear of the unknown. Let's see, how can I move with ease and grace, Holy Spirit? Okay, so in order for you to move with ease and grace, you are being called to move on from any past resentment, and to also like you might be being called to compromise and find some solutions to some type of conflict, because it came out with the conflict card. So there is some type of conflict that somebody is currently going through, and you're being called to like practice kindness and compassion and either compromise, reconcile, or just move on. Okay, like don't drag it. Pretty much, like if you're done with a situation, be done with the situation. Don't go back. Don't teeter back and forth. Make a decision and stick to it. Pretty much, like that's literally the energy that like I'm getting for whoever you are. What they learn, the Holy Spirit. I'm not gonna take it. Yeah, it's a conflict. The Lover's card came out in reverse, so there's definitely a conflict going on with someone, and whoever it is that you may have this conflict with, like somebody's focused on the conflict. Okay, somebody is focused on continuing the conflict, wanting there to be discourse. It's like they want this discourse to happen. Give me a second, y'all, because it's dark. Okay, I can see a little bit better. It's just really like cloudy today, but either way, so there is a conflict, and there's two sides of the conflict. So on one side, somebody is focused on forgiveness and healing, and you know, recovery and, you know, releasing pain. And then another individual is literally just focused on, you know, negativity. Maybe due to trust issues, maybe due to, you know, some bad choices that they made that is leading to like this disharmony. Or it could be from like a lack of self-love. I don't know, but it's literally a cycle. There's literally a cycle being turned with this Wheel of Fortune. So this is a very decisive moment, whether you want to choose to move forward or if you want to stay stuck going back and forth with whoever it is. It seems like somebody is just very low vibrational and somebody's holding on to something that they know is not good for them. Literally, there's prejudice. Somebody has failed to take responsibility when it came to something. There's a lot of dishonesty. Very unfair. Very unfair. Somebody's lacking vision and motivation. They're delayed. They feel a lot of regret. There's a lot of hindrances happening. So, you know, and it's because they're very pessimistic. They're cold-hearted. This energy is terrible, okay? Somebody needs to separate from some type of energy. And I literally feel it like in my stomach. So like it's definitely root, somebody's root chakra. It's definitely being played with at this time. I don't know if it's a romantic connection. I don't know if it's a familial connection, but somebody definitely has identified what this energy is that is fogging, you know, up their progress. It's like you're being stuck because, you know, because of the situation that you're like not walking away from. Like you need to walk away from it. What they learn in Holy Spirit. Yeah, so you moving with ease and grace is literally letting go of this energy. Like somebody's, you know, you gotta move away from it, okay? Yeah, and somebody feels like a sense of pride. Like they feel very prideful to lie and scheme, and they like that shit. Like whoever it is a karmic through and through. Like they like the discourse. They like being shitty. I'm gonna use my moon deck. I picked it up and one stayed on the bottom. Literally. horrible energy. Bottom of the deck, stand your ground. You know, they're doing it with certainty. Whatever they're doing, it's like they are enjoying it. This individual enjoys making you feel horribly. It's like whoever it is wants you to feel low vibrational. Like they are not focused on growth. With this Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment is right around the corner. Okay? It is right around the corner, but it's like something that you have to do. With this Emperor card, I could be talking to an Aries, or I could be talking to a Divine Masculine, or you could just be an authority figure and you're being called to really maintain these healthy boundaries so your wish fulfillment can come through. Okay? Because this individual is very greedy, very possessive, you know, and they have a lack of faith. They do not have faith. They do not have faith. You do though. You do though. Like you do. Man. What's currently leaving Holy Spirit? Yeah, what's currently leaving is you focusing so much on this ending that you need to make. And what's also currently leaving is somebody feeling the need to find closure before they walk away from some situation. Because whoever it is they're very cold. Yeah, with this Queen of Swords energy, this individual is very cold. They do not care. Yeah, they don't give a fuck. Like literally. They do not give a fuck. And we got Queen of Swords, King of Cups. So this King of Cups energy is like their intuition is guiding them to, you know, become more emotionally stable, to practice kindness and compassion, but it's like they're not going. And so literally the next step for you guys is this Tower moment to let the fuck go of this, okay? Your emotional stability is going to lead to this Tower moment for this individual, and that will help you be able to let go. But you have to prioritize yourself, dog. With this Hierophant card, it could be a Taurus, or it could be a way of thinking or a way that you're operating that you need to let go of. Let's see. Holy Spirit, clarify. Yeah. You already know. You already know. Whew. What's on its way in, Holy Spirit? Can't make it up. So what's on its way in is literally karma. What's on its way in is the turn of this cycle. Forward movement. Okay, somebody might have been feeling stagnant, might have been feeling very stuck. Yeah, you were truthful though. Whoever you were very genuine. You were very genuine. Like, people did not have to guess about your character, like the type of person that you were. Yeah, with this Ace of Swords, there's definitely a breakthrough that's happening. Clarify this Ace of Swords, Holy Spirit. Can't make it up. There's a breakthrough happening because somebody was in devil energy. It could be a Capricorn that's going through a breakthrough at this time. Or it could just be somebody having a breakthrough from, like, you know, all of these conflicts, okay? Or somebody's opening. Yeah, there's definitely a breakthrough happening with this conflict because the Empress came out on the side. So you, collective, I feel like I'm talking to a divine being, okay? And the person that was in this devil energy was like an Empress in reverse, okay? But it's like it came out on the side. So that means that, like, this individual made it out to be as if they weren't in devil energy, and then who you found out they were. Yeah, because they took their time with the shit. They took their time with the shit. Somebody plotted on somebody. Somebody was plotting. But they worked by themselves to do it. They worked to do this though. They were by themselves when they did it. They decided to do it on their own. Justice in reverse, Holy Spirit. Yeah, they had a choice when it came to this conflict that they, you know, did or whatever. But them making the choice to have this conflict with you, it led to a lot of setbacks and delays and frustrations. Yeah, with this Page of Cups, you know, they knew that you were a gentle soul. They knew. And they were very confident with the path that they were on to do whatever they did. What's on the way in, Holy Spirit? Yeah, I don't know. I don't like this energy. They were trying to take away your options with new things happening for you. Lovers came out in reverse, so they did not want you to have any unions. They wanted you to be completely isolated. They did not want you to love yourself. They did not want you to be okay. But your opportunities are still coming in, okay? Somebody definitely does have a seed that's going to sprout, but you definitely need to separate yourself from whoever this individual is, okay? Yeah, forgiveness and healing is completely dependent upon your wish fulfillment. Like, you will not receive your blessings or your wish fulfillment unless you release this. Release whatever it is. Nine of Swords came out, so it could be anxiety and fear that you're needing to release. Or maybe it could be, yeah, it's anxieties, fears, and self-doubt. So somebody's doubting themselves a lot, and they have like a lot of anxieties and fears, but like, yeah, you do have forward momentum though. So you are healing. You are working on healing, which is really good. Yeah, and you're very strong. Whoever you are, you're very courageous, okay? And you're going to need strength. You're going to need strength when it comes to these harmonious relationships. Somebody was plotting on somebody, dog. Yeah, like they cast illusions, and maybe somebody was doing magic. Somebody was doing some type of dark magic or something to like make somebody doubt themselves. What else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, so they did not want you to be happy. Cut, cut straight to the point. Somebody just did not want you to be happy. They did not want you to smile. They did not want you to feel good. King of Wands type of energy, so it could have been like a player type. Or somebody that just felt like they could just do whatever they want to do. Like, they just felt like they could just do whatever. It's giving narcissist vibes. But you're in Queen of Pentacles energy, so you're very grounded. And you definitely love yourself. Very luxurious type of energy. This could be someone from somebody's past, okay? But maybe this was somebody that was meant to cross your path, all right? In order for you to grow. But you're being called to look within yourself because there's some type of dominant type of energy that is trying to devour somebody. Or it could be someone's ego. Somebody could be fighting their ego. Queen of Cups, yeah, it's your emotions, it's your ego. Somebody's fighting with their ego, yeah. And in order for you to break that emotional blockage with this Ace of Cups, you're being called to honestly express your emotions. Like, really express yourself well, okay? And that is what's going to help you move forward. Knight of Cups, this could be a romantic connection, or you could just be simply moved by love. Okay, these emotional blockages are going to lift. Yeah, this ending is going to lead to a new beginning in your, like, towards your future, like your success, your, you know, generational wealth, your financial success. Okay, literally it's all tied into your forgiveness and your healing, and moving on from like any conflict somebody might try to bring your way, because somebody might really be trying to start shit with you, because they know that, yeah, they know that you're very consistent and you have a routine. You have like a set way that you like to do things, okay? And they know this. So what you're gonna do is step out of your comfort zone and just have a good time while you're doing it. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself. And for somebody, you're not really familiar with celebrating yourself, okay? But you have to be ambitious and you have to focus on that, okay? Focus on yourself. Focus on loving yourself. Focus on, listen, I can't make it up. Self-love, okay? Two of Cups is not just about union. It's not just about a twin flame, a connection, a romantic connection. Two of Cups also represents union with self, okay? It's about self-love. Self-love is the best love, because if you don't love yourself, you cannot expect a partner. Like, I tell people that every day, okay? Every day. And that's why I had to, like, take a break from personal readings, because, girl, you don't love yourself. How? A divine masculine follows their intuition. The intuition, the divine masculine's intuition is not going to lead them to you if you don't love yourself. That's literally the point, okay? You could be as hopeful as you can. You could be feeling excluded. You could be feeling crazy, like, damn, I don't want to do that. But if you are not grounded, if you are not expressing yourself emotionally in the right way, if you're still blocked, like, you're not going to receive that. You're not. Anything else they need to know moving forward, Holy Spirit? So you're going to take pure action. You're going to take pure action towards your goals and the things that you want to do, okay? And you need to stand in your power and be confident within yourself. Believe in yourself. And that's going to beat whatever stagnancy it is that has you feeling like you're not able to move forward, okay? And enjoy the journey, okay? You're truth seeking at this time. You're finding out things about yourself. You're finding out things about others. You're finding out things about how you affect others, how others affect you. And you need to enjoy that journey, because it's learning. It is not bad to learn new things. It's not. Yeah, with this Three of Swords, it might be bringing up a lot of emotions for you that don't really feel familiar. Or it's just emotions that you don't want to feel, which is natural. But that is a natural part of the healing journey, okay? And it's because this fresh start that you're on, it's something that you've never seen before. It's something that you've never experienced before, because you've never experienced loving yourself completely, okay? You've never experienced loving yourself through the lens of you, seeing yourself through the eyes of the divine, okay? So if you have not taken this step, you're definitely being called to follow your instincts, because this mental block is going to fall away once you follow your inner calling. Like, I can't make it up, bro. Once you follow your inner calling, this mental block is just going to fall away. Okay? So, if this resonated, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Continue to live and love and light. Bye.